Days of content are over. Drop it.
All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Chrissy Chaos. It's going to be a little different today, and probably moving forward, we're just going to, instead of me sitting down with a guest and doing that 60 minutes of just talking about topics like everybody else, you're going to come with me to the comedy clubs, and I'm going to have guests on the pod, but they're going to be the guys or girls or they bees who's at the comedy club with me. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try some material out. I'm going to talk with the comics about it before, and then we'll try it out on stage. Try some topical stuff. I just want you to come on the journey of what a stand-up comic's life is every week, and that's going to be the new pod. And if you want to see me sitting down doing typical podcast format stuff, then go see me on History Hyenas with Giannis Pappas, where we're talking about history going wild. And go to patreon.com/historyhyenas. That's what it is. And I gotta be honest, I wanted to cancel my shows today, but I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for you because this is the new podcast, and we're just gonna keep the same name, Chrissy Chaos, and so far, all the sponsors have said that they will still stay on and sponsor my show because they don't know that I changed the format, and I don't want you people to tell them. All right, so just keep using the promo codes and just shut your mouth.
How much pizza are you eating before the show?
Just a couple of slices.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's one eaten already, right?
Yep. Philly cheesesteak, fried Oreos. All right. But I do it all within my intermittent fasting window. I'm good. And I scanned it all on the UNCUT app, and it said items not found, so I'm sure it's good.
Do you want to tell us what you're eating?
Honey pepperoni, chicken truffle, mac and cheese, plain Jane, Mr. H, fried Oreos, Philly cheesesteak. It's from Crave Pizza.
This isn't heavy for you?
What?
Like you're like able to like go on stage and like talk while after eating all this?
No, I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna want to fall asleep and not do this at all.
But you didn't want to do it already. Like you were texting me like 20 minutes ago saying you want to cancel.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it already. But I'm just gonna push myself to do it. You know what it is? It's not that I don't want to do it. I love comedy. I do. Any night, any time I have to go away the next day, I like to just spend the night before at home with my family. And tomorrow I got to go to Chicago, and that Chicago got added last minute. I'm actually opening it for Tom Segura at the United Center. So.
Oh, your boss.
My boss. So that got added last minute, and so of course I said yes. It's freaking Tommy Segways. So, but now I'm like, I wish I could stay home with my family. I just want to hang out with them. So obviously I'm a little depressed, and that's why I just got a couple of slices of pizza to just wash away the depression. But let's go to the club because we've got to sit in an hour of traffic because frickin' the only thing I've disagreed with Donald Trump on in the last 10 years has been his decision to reverse congestion pricing. Don't reverse congestion pricing, okay? You people having to pay $9 to get into Manhattan helps me because there's less traffic. Oh, one bite, everybody knows the rules. I'm a fucking gaylord. Very good. Actually, really is good. Dude, look at this charger. Freaking lights up. You see that? Sick. Bought it at a car wash. That's what I do. Popo here. Y'all like gonna catch me? So, driving to the city now. I literally. Here's the thing. Here's what's been happening. Since I've been using this UNCUT app, which is not a sponsor of the show, but I mean, I would love for it to be a sponsor of the show, but they are not a sponsor of the show. Like, I can't recommend this app enough just for as a human being. YUKA. You scan different foods, and it tells you if that food has additives, too much sugar, too much fat, whatever. It gives it a score on a 0 to 100, 0 being bad, 100 being good. And it's like, you'd be surprised how many foods you think are like good for you. Like Diet Coke, 0 calories. It gets like a 10 out of 100 because it's all cancer-causing harmful chemicals. So it's like when you start to like have foods that have less and less additives, you feel when you eat foods that have the additives, when you add it back in, you feel it like immediately, okay? Like I have felt pretty good. I do think I've had COVID the last 2 weeks, but that's just like a coinky dink. That's when I started UNCUT, but I feel like it's not, my possible COVID signs and symptoms didn't get in because of UNCUT. I just think it was coinky dink. But I'm not saying I feel 100%. I am saying though that my my COVID flu-like symptoms do go away the longer I'm eating foods with no additives. And now that I just cranked out 3 slices of pizza, a bite of a Philly cheesesteak, and a fried Oreo, I feel the cold symptoms like bad again, like it immediately hit me. Where I wonder if I would have just eaten a bunch of UNCUT-approved foods, like, seltzers that get 100 out of 100, fruits, vegetables, Kodiak oatmeal. That's good. It gets like an 80 out of 100.
Oh, is that like the pancake stuff?
Yeah, that one's pretty good, but the waffles aren't good, but the oatmeal is. Jif peanut butter, believe it or not, gets an 85 out of 100 because no additives. That's what it's about. You can burn off the sugar, the fat, the calories, but you can't burn off additives. Additives stay. And then I scanned Jasmine, and it said she had no additives, and I'm like, yeah, because I paid for them to be removed last summer. Y'all crazy. You know I live in a Chinese neighborhood. That's how you know I'm doing good. No, I'm kidding. Look at this guy. This guy. Come out of the closet, dude. We're going to go in. We're going to do the comedy show. We'll see who's there. I'm sure, I don't know if Sam Morrill, Mark Normand, I don't know if these guys are on the road or not. We'll see who's there. We'll definitely sit down with the comic, ask him about what's going on. I mean, right now, I'm sure everyone's going to be talking about, it's happening right now, is Trump and Zelensky just got into that fight. So I'll try some topical material about that. I feel like this whole room, the crowd, they just feel like Zelensky getting yelled at by Trump. Just, everyone's just kind of like, I'm sorry. I mean, he got chewed the fuck out. It literally felt like my relationship. I felt like I'm going to call my girl Trump for the rest of the week. Because the way she just fucking, you don't tell me what the fuck. I know. What was he saying? Oh, he was like, you're going to get yourself into World War III. And Trump was like, you better not tell me that. You better not tell me what I'm supposed to know. And I'm like, that's exactly how my girl sounds, except with a Puerto Rican accent and slapping me in the back of the head. Better not fucking tell me. World War III, motherfucker. God, I hope there's a World War III, and I hope Puerto Rico gets involved. I would love to see whatever country invades them just getting hit with fucking chancletas. That would be, oh my God, just getting hit with chancletas, platinos. Oh, that'd be sick. I'm going to try some, I got some material I've been working on about guys saying the word, how dare you? I don't know what's happening to guys. Here's the thing about me. I've stayed, even though I know it's been hard, the last 10 years, I've stayed a guy. I've stayed, guys, no one's fucking toxic, and guys are just talking like this is my wife, but nobody's gay, you know what I mean? But every guy is kind of just being a bitch. I've stayed a guy this whole time. And so it's interesting now where I'm just because now I notice guys are, just today, people are starting to notice, it's weird, I heard this guy yelling at his wife, which I'm like, that's in public, it's stop, don't do that. But if you're gonna yell, at least say, be a guy about fighting with your wife. This guy's fighting with his wife, but sounding, he goes like this. She says something to him, and I guess was whatever, just fucking what a woman's gonna say. Just say something hurtful to you, and you just gotta suck it up and deal with it. But he goes, how dare you? And I said, did you just fucking say, how dare you? Man, listen to me. Just know, anytime I see a guy say, how dare you, I think a little cum came out of his butt. There's no way he didn't say, he went, how dare you? And then we'll see. We'll do some riffing, we'll do some Chrissy crowd works. I just like this idea of kind of just being on the move. The one thing I think that was happening with Chrissy Chaos with me is, just sitting in one place. I don't like doing that. That's not my personality. It's not who I am. So I want to do this. The podcast is the same. We'll talk about topics. Vito and John will still be in the background on the ones and twos. And we're still going to have guests. It's just going to be at the comedy clubs or theaters. When I'm on the road, we'll do it on the road. Look, this dog has shoes on. Look at that. Love dogs, man. But I won't get one. I am, by the way, trying to convince Jasmine, and she's getting closer to just move to the city. How great is that?
Wow.
I'm literally got her on the hook.
Man, that's where this all started, too.
Dude, she started she started like accepting like Zillow listings that I would send her about possible apartments in the city. She used to not look at them at all. Oh, she would thumbs down all of them or get mad at me and like literally be like, I'm not talking to you for tonight if you send me another listing. So I'd send her one just so I could get some fucking peace and quiet. But she now is saying, you know what? I'm not saying yes to this, but because I said to her, I said, baby girl, listen to me. I said, if we lived in Manhattan, if we lived in Manhattan, number one, we're renting. So that's actually better for me. We'll have some more financial flexibility. I don't have to put all this money into a down payment and pay. Oh, my dad's calling. Should we pick it up?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, Chris.
Hey, Dad, what's up?
Hey, what are you doing?
No, nothing, just driving to the city.
Oh, yeah, get a show tonight?
Yeah, I got a couple of shows tonight.
Oh, nice. We're in the village?
Yeah, right, in the Village at Comedy Cellar.
Oh, good.
What's going on with you?
No, nothing. We're sitting down by the beach.
Oh, nice. Nice day tonight, nice night?
Yeah, it's a little breezy, but it's nice. It's nice.
What do you guys do? Do you walk into the water or you just sit down on the sand?
Oh, no, it's not a bench. Okay. You have to climb over a wall to get to it.
Oh, nice.
And other than that, that's the story.
All right, good. Yeah.
So your MLB thing went well?
Yeah, the MLB thing went good. We, did it. I kind of, I was in and out. I did the show at 1 p.m., then I got on a 4 p.m. flight, and I got right home.
Wow.
In and out.
Wow.
I'm getting a lot of Delta Sky miles.
Yeah, I see it. And that's the story, Morning Glory.
That's it.
That's the story. Yeah, how the kids good?
Yeah, they're good. They're eating pizza when I left.
Oh, yeah, pizza. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
So.
All right. How's everything else?
Everything else is, it's good. Day by day,
Yeah,
Watch how many times my dad says bye when we say bye.
Now, when you come here on the 13th, you're gonna, when you land, you're gonna come right by me.
I land on the 12th. I got a private gig in Fort Lauderdale, so I'm gonna come to you guys like the afternoon of on the 13th. I'm gonna drive from Fort Lauderdale to Tampa.
Oh, you're gonna drive? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
I'll get there in the afternoon. Yep.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
Sounds good.
They got Mitchell Robinson's coming back tonight for the Knicks, so they got their big man back.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're hanging in there. I mean, unfortunately, they haven't beat Cleveland or
Boston.
Celtics
No, yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be the test. But I think they'll much better chance with Robinson.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Right.
So
They game on. Are they home?
no, I think they're away.
They were away. Oh, so it might be on TNT.
Yeah.
So I'll check it out. All right. Have good shows, and I'll talk to you. Okay.
Okay. All right. I love it. Bye.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye. All right. Bye. That's the story, Morning Glory. He almost said it a third time and he stopped it. It's like a tick he has. He's kind of, that's the story. He always says, that's the story, Morning Glory, or he'll always go, something Toyota. What does he say, Toyota? He goes, that's the story. It's so funny because it's just like it's something that like when other people hear it, they're like, what? But it's so natural to me.
I did like the stutter on the third one.
Yeah.
What's the? Then he just went to a different sentence.
To a different sentence, and he says bye. He always, every time when Jasmine first started hearing him say bye, she would be like, "Does he have a stroke?" At the end of every phone call, he'd be like, "Bye, love you, bye." Yeah. Oh, he'll go, "You got it, Toyota." That's what he'll say. which doesn't make any sense. That's the story Morning Glory should be like the name of a special or like an episode in a sitcom, right? Like, that's the story Morning Glory should be something.
Isn't that an Oasis album?
I don't know.
What's the story Morning Glory? I think it's an Oasis album.
But he says that's the story Morning Glory, and he says it all the time. He'll say, that's the story Morning Glory. What can you do? That's funny. Dude, did you see this Trump-Zelensky stuff today? Dude, it's pretty wild. I mean, the way he was yelling at him. I mean, I got it. Some part of me thinks it was staged, but...
Why would they stage that, though? That doesn't help anybody.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't. I don't know, but it just feels like it could have been. I mean, why would you do that in front of all the cameras? But I don't know. Cut. We're going into the tunnel. I got to concentrate. Woo! You know me, and you know I love a rock hard penis. That's what I want to see. I want to see your rock hard penis. I want you to send me pics of it. I want to feel it. I want to see it. I want to sniff it. And the only rock hard penises I like are the ones provided by Blue Chew. Thank you, Blue Chew, for sponsoring this episode. I love Blue Chew. Same active ingredients as Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra. Tablets made right here in the United States. I want to have a red, white, and blue boner, and I want you to see it. They are freedom boners, baby. What I love about Blue Chew, comes in discreet packaging right to your door. You take a quick little survey with the doctor. They Zoom, 1, 2, 3, talk to them, answer some health questions, and then bang, you got your boners. It really is awesome. You take them anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead or be ready whenever the opportunity arises. And make no mistake, the opportunity is going to be arising. The best part, all done online, no doctor's visits, no awkward conversations, no waiting line in the pharmacy. You just get your dick nice and stiff right at your door. It's freaking awesome, dude. I've noticed my mailman's been walking around with a heart, and I'm like, are you eating my Blue Chews, motherfucker? And listen, it works, okay? You'll be mistaken for a soldier with that full salute. Woo! They say nothing sexier than confidence, and I agree. But nothing sexier than confidence and a nice stiff cock. Blue Chew can help you give confidence where it counts. Right now, make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try our first month of Blue Chew free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast. This is my dick. Thank you, Blue Chew. Can I talk to you about Prolon? Thank you. Do I love going out and hanging out with my friends? Yes. Does all that eating and drinking start to take a toll? Yes. I can always tell when my body is desperately craving a reset, and Prolon by El Nutra does just that. Prolon's 5-day program gives my system a break. It's fasting, but with food. And it's pretty much a game changer, dude. Listen, Prolon's fasting mimicking diet is a revolutionary plant-based nutrition program that nourishes the body while making cells believe they're fasting, but they're not. You're actually eating. I mean, they are fasting, but you're actually eating. It all starts with their 5-day program. Snacks, soups, and beverages designed to keep your body in a fasting state. No guesswork or planning required, which is a relief after a busy holiday, whatever holiday you're listening to this. Listen, the 5-day program by Prolon El Nutra, it's not a diet, okay? It's science, baby. So you can't mess with science. Science always wins. Now, to help you kickstart a health plan that truly works, Prolon is offering Chris Distefano Presents Chrissy Chaos, that's my show, listeners 15% off site-wide, plus a $40 bonus gift when you subscribe to their 5-day nutrition program. Just visit prolonlife.com/chaos. That's PROLONLIFE.com/chaos to claim your 15% discount and your bonus gift. prolonlife.com/chaos. Hey, baby. I got a brand new hour of stand-up coming at you. Going back to the theaters, March 14th, Tampa Theater, Tampa, Florida. March 15th, the Plaza Live, Orlando. April 10th, Houston, Texas, the Punchline Houston. April 11th, Austin, Texas, the Paramount Theater. April 12th, the Texas Theater in Dallas. April 24th, College Street Music Hall, New Haven, Connecticut. April 25th, the Egg in Albany. And then at the end of May, we got Washington, D.C., Durham, and Charleston. Kansas City and Denver in June. Minneapolis and Winnipeg in July. Nashville, Chicago, and September 11th, New York City. So we got Nashville. September 4th, the Ryman Auditorium, Chicago Theater, September 5th, and then September 11th, Madison Square Garden, baby. And then in October, we're coming back to Boston. October 23rd, Atlanta. October 24th, Richmond, Virginia. October 25th, Baltimore, Maryland. Then November, we got Vancouver, Seattle, Portland, Philadelphia, and Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. But I am happy to be coming back to some of those cities that I listed. Go to chrisdcomedy.com for Tiki Wikis. And I just love you. And I love performing in this great nation and Winnipeg in Canada. All right, here we go. Now we're walking to the Comedy Cellar. Well, the Village Underground at the Comedy Cellar. Who knows how we're going to start. I think I'm going to start this set by just doing bits about how white people are back. And I'll start there, and then we'll just riff and we'll see what we get into. Might do some crowd work too, just to freaking warm it up. Look, dude, this is West 4th. This is like one of the most famous parks where you see like everybody, you know, like Nike commercials and everything. This is where like they always play. One time I saw, this is like 2013 maybe, I saw Steve Nash playing in here.
Yo, he used to play adult
sick.
soccer at Chelsea Piers.
Yeah, he's sick.
Yeah.
I knew a guy that knew him once. He said that one day there was a marathon going on in Dallas when he was playing for the Mavericks, and he was like just bar hopping with his friends, and he was like, do you want to have a beer? Do you want to have a beer at as many bars as we can, but we'll have one beer and then we have to run 2 miles and we'll do the equivalent of a marathon. And I think he went to like 12 or 13 bars and had one beer, and he drank like 13 or 14 beers and ran a fucking marathon.
You would be a good guest.
He would be a sick guest. Dude, he's got...
What are you talking about?
His hair is wild. Or it used to be. Pin straight hair. He's a Canadian I'd like to keep. If Trump, you know, makes it hard for Canadians, I want to keep Steve Nash. Dude, I got to be honest with you. I'm grateful. I really am grateful for everyone watching this podcast. Grateful for my life. Grateful for comedy. I do not want to be doing stand-up right now. I want the pizza and the fried Oreos does not feel good at the moment. All right. There you go. I'll say you're with me, but just put the camera down in case sometimes they get mad because I didn't ask for permission before. You want a water?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you a water, Vito. Should I go on stage with this thing on my collar?
Yeah, why not?
Norton's going on next.
That's cool.
Yeah. Gotta follow Jimmy Norton. That's what's cool about doing this club is you are on stage and amongst like the people that you grew up watching.
Were you talking to Norton about intermittent fasting just now?
Yes, I was. Oh, did you hear it because of the audio?
Yeah.
Listen to this. Creatine. Dude, I've been back on creatine.
Back on the Cree?
Yeah, I'm back on the Cree, and I've been doing it for like 2 weeks, and people have been saying I've been looking thinner.
Yeah, you do look chiseled in the face right now.
Because of no additives.
Yeah.
Was my face getting a little bloated?
No, you're just looking chiseled, dude. Your jaw's looking nice, sharp.
But
Days of content are over. Drop it. Listen to me.
and then that's good. That'll be the clip. That's how the pod will start. Colin Quinn.
What's up the club from here?
Colin Quinn. Bay Ridge Place. Bay Ridge Place. Yeah. Oh. Hey, September 11th, MSG might see somebody. Woo. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. I was talking to Jim downstairs about intermittent fasting.
Oh.
You look good, by the way.
You know, it's not about ego.
You do.
You look good too. Your voice sounds like getting sick, but otherwise you look good.
I've been sick. I got COVID on and off.
Oh, me too.
Hey, but worst thing ever, when I was sick and then your wife got sick because of me. Because of me, but we blame it on Akash Singh.
Akash Singh is always responsible for all COVID.
Yes, he is. Him and his people. But you good? Everything's good? You feel good?
Yeah.
All right. I saw it was with Hayes yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, with
Where?
Billy Hayes. I called him Bob Coxtis, and he liked that one. At Gotham Comedy Club. The legend, CQ.
Do you think anybody's ever said to Colin, hey, aren't you the guy from Grown Ups?
Yeah.
He's had to, right?
I think people with Colin, I think he's known to different age people for different things. Like I would know Colin from SNL.
Yeah. I would
And
know him
Remote
from,
Control.
I would know him from Tough Crowd.
And you would know him from Tough Crowd.
Yeah.
Right. Were they filming something?
What do you mean? Which camera?
Right, to the right. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Yeah, there's a movie. Bradley Cooper's like directing it, I think.
Yo, you should go to his cheesesteak place.
Bradley Cooper's cheesesteak place?
Do you not know about this?
No.
He has a cheesesteak place. It's only open like some weekends now.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it in Manhattan?
Yeah, it's like in the East Village.
And it's legit.
He's making them himself.
He makes them?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's back there fucking cooking cheesesteaks, dude.
What's it called?
Something in Coops.
Let's go. But it's only open certain weekends.
It's open this weekend, yeah.
How do you know?
Because they have an Instagram that you gotta follow.
Shit. All right, let's go downstairs. Let's go to the Comedy Cellar. Right now we're in the Village Underground. Let's go around the corner of the Comedy Cellar because they said Bradley Cooper's filming a movie there, so let's see if we can get in. But we're gonna have to hide the camera though, because if they see that camera in there, they're like, hell no. Oh, here's another thing. I auditioned for this movie, and my agent said I didn't get the part to play a stand-up comic because Bradley Cooper said that I'm too well-known of a comic to play a part like that, and I want to see if he's in there, and I want to see if he even knows who the hell I am. And then if he doesn't, I'm going to call my agent live on the pod. All right, what's up, man? All right. Hey, all right, I'll be back. What's up, boys? All right, man. Doing good? Dude, should I go back to my old hair and cut my hair? I kind of don't like the long hair look, right? It's kind of like I tried it, it's not for me, just cut it.
I like it.
Really?
Yeah, I like the long hair.
But you don't think
From day one.
But you don't think you think I'm past the awkward phase now and it just looks good?
Well, yeah, especially because you cut the sides.
Right. But I kind of thought I was fucking cute with the hair the other way. Maybe I'll give it through the summer.
You're always cute, dude.
Dude, I'll fuck you right now. Dude, creatine makes you fart so much. Dude, that's another thing. I'm seeing a lot more Asian Muslims. Have you noticed that?
No, I've
yeah,
never seen
I saw one. I just saw. No, I said I'm seeing a lot more Asian Muslims.
Oh.
Yeah, right?
I can tell you about that. Shannon Quinn, she's writing a paper on it.
Really? Okay. Shit. About Asian Muslims?
Because I love it.
Okay.
I like switch national law that looks like.
Chinese Muslims, Chuslims. All right, so man. Let's see, Liz. We're gonna try to walk into the movie set. I'm gonna say I'm on the movie. We're gonna pop in.
See what happens.
Yeah, put the camera down. We'll see if we can get in. Who's working security? Anybody we know?
Nobody. Oh. This is Freddie Watch.
Oh. Hey. All right, come on, let's get.
You did it.
I did.
You made it happen, Christy.
It does smell good. Oh, I can't.
Yeah.
No, I swear to God, I've never been in one of those ever in my life. I think you know what honesty is. I think I've felt it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. You can wait now.
I'm a little disappointed in you.
Yeah, well,
That was your chance to have a cheesesteak, dude. We were just talking about it.
That literally, I had multiple chances.
You walked over to the cheesesteaks.
I had multiple chances to have a cheesesteak. I had multiple chances to do the bit with Bradley Cooper. We were standing right next to him. And I chickened out on all of it. I don't think at times I'm cut out for this business.
Dude, he was on a FaceTime with his kid. If you would have went over there, I would have been disappointed in you.
But should we go back in now and see if we can do something?
Maybe in a few minutes. Going right back in now feels a little wild.
Should you go in as like my producer and be like,
Me?
would you do it? Would you puss out?
Go up to him in the place that I'm not welcome?
Yeah, go up to him and be like, hey man, can Chris Distefano come in and ask me a couple of questions for his pod?
If you want me to, I will.
I don't think he's gonna say yes.
No, I feel like he would get mad at me.
That bombed when I was like, I come all over my face.
No, yeah, they seemed like interested in it.
Yeah, they were like,
and then you said you had COVID, and then they all got
like,
mad.
ew.
Turned into a bunch of New York liberal fucking comics.
Comics. Jordan Jensen's kind of hot.
I agree.
Yeah. Oh, we're on camera. Just leave it in. She is hot. Dude, I also... do you think one day I'm going to get in a movie?
I think so.
What movie do you think I'm going to get in if I get in one?
That's a crazy question. You want me to just name? You want me to make up a random name of a movie?
Yeah. No, or like what kind of genre of a movie?
Rom-com?
Right.
Dude, I told you this. Go over here.
All right.
The Life Center. I told you this before. That fucking Kind of Pregnant movie,
Yeah.
you would have been much better than who they.
I would have saved the movie.
That movie sucked.
It didn't stay in the top 10 for very long.
Dude, I don't think it was ever in the top 10.
That's the thing about Netflix now, dude. Your movie you can have like a $40 million, $50 million budget and your shit just goes away.
Yeah, Hulu fam. Hulu or die, bro.
Yo, Hulu, shout out Hulu Disney fam.
Hulu Arius.
Yo, Hulu Arius, baby. It's just unfortunate on Hulu Shmulu, motherfucker. Dude, I gotta be honest with you. Seeing Bradley Cooper in person, he's a good-looking guy.
Dude, I was thinking the same
his
thing.
hair up in a ponytail, he just looks
And
good.
he was just wearing his Eagles crew neck. Like, dude, he wasn't even trying and he was looking good.
Dude, that was pretty awesome. To see, like, I've always had the inspiration to try to grow my hair out as long as his. But I don't think it would look like his. I know, but I don't.
Dude, why didn't you take a cheesesteak? I'm like still mad at you about that.
Get a cheese stick, because I'm outside my intermittent fasting window.
Yeah, but we were just talking about how good those cheesesteaks were, and then you had the opportunity.
I don't seize life enough.
You were willing to go there.
I did everything it took to get onto the movie set, and I was right next to him, and I did nothing. Instead, I told Jordan Jensen that the reason my skin looks so good is because I rubbed my cum on it. When I could have been sitting down for a minute with Bradley Cooper, and I didn't do it.
Yeah, and you kind of, if you would have just played it cool in there for a little, you probably could have made your way over to the Cooper's den.
Yeah, and I probably could have gone us into the Cooper's den, and I probably would have gotten in a movie.
Yeah, but instead you just, you turned into a fucking panicked little boy.
Like an asshole.
And then you said you had COVID on a movie set.
And then we got thrown out. All right, cut. Bill got fired as soon as she did our show.
Do you have guilt over it? Do you think you caused it?
Oh, did I cause?
Sonya Deville to get fired?
Yes, I think I did. And then Tom Segura just texted me an Instagram. I'm opening up for him tomorrow at the United Center. And he just said massages tomorrow, and he sent me this video. That's what he said. He goes, massages tomorrow. That's legit. Look at his. Oh my God. Look at his face.
What do you think you're going to do in your next set?
I mean, maybe talk about that. Hold on, wait. He goes massages tomorrow. I'm going to say 100%. 100%. Gonna get on the early flight. Wait, hold on. Let me see. My daughter just sent me a text message that said, I think they're looking for something or someone. So I want to see what this video is.
Hey, Dad. This is a video of something that I'm going to show you that, like, well, I have to stop the video to show you, but, like, it's really, really cool. Like, I think it's like a helicopter, but it looks like a plane, too. I'll be right back.
So she thinks it's like a helicopter, but it's also a plane, too. So let's see.
Look at that
as loud.
No, it's not. It's still here.
That's crazy.
Look at that.
Oh, hold on.
I don't know if that's like bad or something. Cause like it's like flashing really big.
It's a helicopter.
It's not even moving that much.
You think they're looking for me?
Maybe it's ice.
It could be ice looking for them. You girls, you're the Puerto Ricans, not me. I gotta get a chair like this for my house. This is sick, right?
Yeah.
You know what it is too? You know what was gonna make these episodes better? We're filming this today, right now, on a Friday. It'll come out on Tuesday. But this is a Friday, and I think that it's going to be better during the week. You got more guys around during the week. Hey, we saw Bradley Cooper over there.
You did?
Yeah, he's got his hair up in a bun. Oh, Colin Quinn's here. Colin, he's directing. What'd you think of my new material?
Which ones?
The stuff about Italy and Florence.
I've heard it before. It's funny. I told you last time.
Well, but I mean new in the sense of it's a month old.
Yeah, I saw it about 2 weeks ago, remember?
Right.
Apparently you don't remember when I said it was funny.
Thank you. You have it here first, folks. New York City legend Colin Quinn saying it was funny and that I don't remember him saying it.
Yeah, hell.
Oh, you know what else I'm going to work on today, fellas? My bit about ChatGPT. I actually think it's just a Chinese guy on the other side of the fucking thing who's just as smarter than all of us. It's just some Chinese kid sitting in Shanghai that has all our answers immediately.
It's not a bad idea.
Thank you.
What about, yeah, but you're not done with it. I mean, I feel like you still have a lot to do with that stuff. All that stuff about all the penises and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I'm still,
There.
I'm trying to talk through it more.
Yeah.
Add a whole thing about Italy, yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of my material is just surface. Hello, Carmen.
Hi, Carmen.
I said, hello, Carmen. Hi.
Hola, ¿qué pasa?
Oh, hola, mama.
Are you sleeping? Sorry.
No, we're just sucked into the content machine like everybody else.
I know. Good for you. You play the game.
Trying to play the game. Well, I'm going to have to give away half my shit, so
I have to use the bathroom.
go.
Sorry, hold on.
All right. Nothing better than bombing for comics. Where do you live, Rich? What part of the city?
I live in Murray Hill.
What do you think of Murray Hill? A lot of families there?
I do love the fact that my son's school is a block away. We have a park a block away, and yeah, I love it. I get here in 7 minutes.
What do you walk here? No, you.
My bike.
Yeah, so
8
it's
minutes.
so geographically, that's a good location, Murray Hill.
I think so.
What street are you by?
34th and like closer to First.
So you're by basically you're on 34th. So you buy where the Dalmatian is with the fucking.
Right there.
That's your block.
Yeah.
Right over there. It's amazing.
Yeah, and my son's school's right there.
Perfect.
Right there. So we have to get him in by 8:30. We leave at 8:25.
And you're right there. What is it? Public school, good school.
Great school.
Yeah.
Public school, great school.
Yeah, great.
Amazing.
And then you fucking get on a helicopter right there.
I get a helicopter right there, come to work.
Yeah, right there.
I land on the roof, me and Judah.
That's it.
Take off my mask.
And then
Judah puts it
you
on.
can walk around over there. There's shop. There's a whole
There's a
ecosystem.
whole, yeah, like this morning, I said hi to my trigger-in-laws in town.
Yeah.
And he's, when he's not busy micromanaging my parenting, he was amazed at how many people I knew. Just like it's like
Right.
a neighborhood. Like
Right.
that one from the park, I knew that one from the school. I go to
After school, you guys are going to the park, hanging out all day?
It's nice. Everybody's in the park. We do like, hey, what do you guys do on Sunday? There's nothing to do Sunday. We got the kids club up the block. We go to the Gem Saloon and order the same shit every. So like we have.
And you just in the city. You wake up Sunday. There's a fucking brunch thing. There's.
Yes.
I got to get to the city, right, Rich?
Yes.
Not Westchester.
No.
Don't. It's too far.
It's not Westchester. You got to be here.
Long Island.
I know you're traveling a lot, but it's also
Yeah,
easy to get to the airports.
but the Manhattan is. I'm in the prime of the career now, Rich.
Yeah, you gotta fucking go. I felt the tone change, and then I realized we're filming. The tone changed.
Yes.
And scene.
Were you always living in Manhattan?
No, New Orleans.
Wow. The New Orleans Jew. They called him the New Orleans Jew.
It's two. Two New Orleans comics.
There's multiple New Orleans comics. This is a great
there's
comedy
three,
scene.
right?
Mark Norman,
Sean-
Rich Aronovich, Sean Patton. Sam Morrill went to school there. Rich Aronovich put a vote in for Murray Hill.
Williams, where you get a big apartment, but It's a block by block market. They got all those homeless places there.
Yeah.
They got the NYU Langona's there too on 2nd Avenue.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
I like,
Rent ain't cheap, Colin.
what's that?
Rent is not cheap these days.
Tell me, I do rent.
Right.
I don't know.
Renting's
50 Murray's
better.
a rental. Why don't you pop into 50 Murray, see what's up?
Do you have any? Do you got any?
Amy's there.
Problem with me.
They love me.
Problem with me. I got 3 kids. Don't forget, I need a 4-bedroom apartment. Not easy to find.
That house, they chop it up because all these young, you know, like people move in together, so they have, you know,
Right.
they got all kinds of boards.
The apartment's gonna have to wow Jasmine, because she wants a house. So I'm gonna have to make. It's gonna have to feel like it's a house.
Well, it feels like almost like some of these apartments there are like fake lofts. They're really nice. They're like semi-lofts.
The last person to ask, the last vote, homeless pimp.
he
lives on Wall Street.
He was a Fidai. We were just talking about Fidai.
I was saying it's affordable, but I don't think you would like it.
I love Fidai. Got all the history there. Stone Street.
Yeah, but dude,
the original British headquarters in the Revolutionary War,
Hello.
where Nathan Hale was hung.
You wouldn't.
Homeless.
Hello.
You wouldn't be able to handle how like dead it gets on the weekends.
No, but we would like that. I think. No.
Right near me.
Is it dead on the weekends by you, Colin?
Battery Park City. What about that?
Battery Park City's good. Nothing right now
about
on
Chelsea?
Zillow. Nothing available.
What about Chelsea?
What about Chelsea? But Chelsea got some hood spots over there too. That's the
There's
issue.
Chelsea
Right?
projects, but everything outside.
But Chelsea's
of that.
block to block too.
No, no. It's
No.
there's like
What
one.
parts of Manhattan aren't safe anymore?
There's block. If you're gonna go block to block, then you can't go to any neighborhood. Every neighborhood has a bad
Yeah,
two
anywhere in
blocks.
the world.
Yeah.
Don't even think about that. The main thing is, most of the, I would say, the only places that are semi-affordable are either that's close enough, maybe somewhere in the, like you said, Fidei district. You know what I mean? 50 Murray.
Upper East
Murray
Side.
Hill, Upper East Side is not a bad idea. What about Upper West Side? Too expensive.
Yeah, well, no, but Lincoln Plaza maybe went.
And that's families up there. Where are the most families? Would you say?
Lincoln,
Upper West.
Upper
Upper
West,
West
Side,
is
yeah.
where a
But
family.
also,
Really good schools too.
Right.
PS 199, great school
PS 199 is where she would be. We've got to be in that
for the Upper West
jurisdiction.
Side.
what street's that on?
Yeah.
That's
What,
on 60s. That's on 66th and Broadway, between Broadway and West End.
Bloodbath at school. It was a shooting at.
No, wait, I'm mixing it up. You're thinking about Martin Luther King on 66th.
Oh no, that isn't blood.
Yeah, that was the first school of metal detectors in the city.
What? Oh,
Colin's part of the West End Westies.
They were alright. They're alright.
For Biggs. My man. We were just talking about Mike Birbiglia. Vito in the car ride home, he said, the first joke that he ever knew to quote was Wiffle Ball
Tony.
Tony.
Oh, yeah.
It's the first joke I ever knew the name of.
No kidding.
That's
Yeah.
what he said. We were talking about it.
Is this video or photo?
This is fucking, we're doing a fucking.
B-roll.
Yeah, it's just, I'm doing my podcast now rather than sitting in the studio. I'm just doing it in little 15-minute increments. Just.
Wiffle Ball Tony, if you want a story.
Yes.
Wiffle Ball Tony was I was playing. Oh, Wiffle Ball Tony was I was playing in Pittsburgh. It's probably like 2005, something like that. Playing in Pittsburgh, like improv, and the guy who opened it for me was doing this super pro George W. Bush bit.
Yeah.
Pro war, Iraq war, all the shit that I didn't really agree with. I've never done a political joke before.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not gonna tell him not to do the joke, but I'll write a counter joke.
Right.
So then I wrote Wiffle Ball Tony. This is a whole analogy about George W. Bush and the, throwing hamburgers at people and all
Right,
that shit.
right.
And it was literally, I was like, okay, I guess this is how people end up
Right.
writing comedy sometimes.
Yeah.
Because you're just like, I'm not. You probably had this before, where someone opens and you're like,
Yeah.
this fucking bit. I gotta
Yeah.
follow this bit.
This shit, yeah.
Yeah.
And so you just wrote it over like a weekend, kind of.
I wrote it in a day. Yeah.
In one day.
Yeah.
That's it. And now it
Just
became
like-
Vito's favorite
It was
thing.
Vito's favorite joke.
A throwaway joke of Birbiglia. Vito's like, that's gold. Yeah. Good.
Oh man.
All right. How's your night? I like that
Favorite-
jacket, by the way.
Thanks, man. This is a costume from the movie Annie, not the original,
Right.
the reboot.
Well, I was going to say, here's a compliment for you, for Birbiglia. A lot of times guys don't look good with their jackets buttoned up. And you look good with it unbuttoned, but you look good with it buttoned, which is a rare thing for people.
How you doing, man? It's good to see you.
I'm doing good, man. Doing good. We're talking about, I'm trying to convince my family to move to Manhattan, and where Colin Quinn was
turned away from your face.
Colin Quinn was telling me what neighborhoods to avoid.
Oh, okay.
and what neighborhoods to go towards.
What did he say to
He
go
told me
towards?
to avoid. What did he say to avoid?
He didn't say it.
No, he said no. He advocated for Murray Hill.
Not Fide-Eye, near
Yeah,
Fide-Eye.
smart.
No Fide-Eye.
Just near Fide-Eye where he is.
He advocated for his
Yeah,
building,
that's
which
smart.
He advocated for his neighborhood mostly.
he was advocating for
That's
not
nice.
only his neighborhood, he was advocating for his actual building.
I'll go Upper West.
Upper West.
Upper West is nice and calm. I used to live there.
Families up there, you think?
Yeah, this neighborhood I would not live in. I used to live here.
Do not do this.
Too much action.
Right.
Too loud.
Too loud.
And this was the number one they were suggesting.
Yeah.
Really?
Colin said West Village is the classic one to always live in.
Well, the West Village is different though. That's there.
Yeah.
That's West.
Yeah.
From here. This is Greenwich Village. I don't think Greenwich Village.
Right.
That's I used to live on West 3rd and Sullivan.
Oh,
the
wow.
ground floor, and it was loud.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I think the Upper West Side is looking like it might be the answer.
Nice.
Right.
Chrissy, I gotta see Chrissy New Jokes.
Chrissy New Jokes, baby. I'm going up next.
All right, I'll watch you.
All right, baby. I don't know how much of that. And I'm really not just saying this because this is the first time we've ever done this as a pod. Those two sets, I had 3 sets. The first set was good. The second and third sets were maybe 2 of the worst sets I've had in the last 5 years of doing comedy.
I thought the third one was good.
No, the audience reaction to that, and then how bad Jim's set was on the first show was, I'm telling you, I haven't seen the crowds this bad in years.
You had that crowd until you said the F word.
Until I closed.
But you quoted it, wasn't you saying
It wasn't quoted. I just know, and we probably will show this. You think we'll show it? The end of that?
Yeah.
Why not? If you don't
I'll
see it,
bleep
just know that I was having a good set until at the very end I said that somebody called me a cracker. We were there in D.C. the day before Trump got inaugurated, and we were just walking down the block, and we're just walking, we're having a nice day, and this black guy sitting on the steps, they just for no reason, they're out of nowhere, we're just walking, and I say hi, and the guy goes, "You two are cracker." And that's the name of this episode. Oh, we have to do fucking ads, right?
Yeah, we'll do them in your driveway.
Should we just do them while I'm driving?
No, because you have to read them, and I don't, dude. You're not a straight driver.
You don't feel comfortable with my driving?
No, I feel comfortable with your driving, but like sometimes you do this thing where you fucking like. Some people text and drive. You full on like read and drive.
I know, right? And you feel like the car swerves?
Not swerves, but you'll fully be in somebody else's lane, and you'll be like, and they'll honk you, and you'll be like, this fucking asshole.
Hi. Hi. Dude, that's one thing I've noticed. I'm starting to get a lot more Chinese people that know who I am. How are we getting the Chinese? This is great.
Yeah, that's a market we really need to break into.
Well, I've been trying to get Ronnie Chang on the podcast, and he won't do it.
Do you think it's because you're stealing his name?
Yeah, my name. If you're ever at the Comedy Cellar, and you see a lot of us put fake names, and my fake name is Donnie Chang. So if you ever see Donnie Chang, that's me. I feel like at time, like depending on the set, I feel like the crowd knew who I was.
Yeah.
But the second and third, they didn't. The first crowd felt like for some reason they were like actual fans there. So that's the thing with stand-up comedy is you don't want to perform for your fans all the time because, you know, they already know you, they know your cadence, they know your rhythm. So they'll laugh at things that may not be as funny as they actually are. You want to perform for people who don't know who you are at all.
Yeah.
Because then, like, if you can get them to laugh, that's good. This guy's wearing I don't know if he's wearing 2 jackets or just a dress and a jacket. Oh, and I thought it was a man. What can you do? Vito, if somebody stole my fucking car, Vito asks if he can go get the battery from the car, and then he calls me because he didn't know he turned my car on with the keys, and now whatever gas that we just guzzled, you're paying for it, Vito.
Yeah. I mean, I had to Google how to lock your car.
Yeah. Vito literally was Googling how to lock my car. How did you not know how to lock it?
Because the fucking button, the lock button doesn't have a button on it.
No, you know why you don't have? Because you got a Nissan Rogue, you cracker.
You got me.
That's it. We did our shows. We drove around. Now we got to whisper because the kids are sleeping. And if I wake one of them up, Jasmine's going to come down and hit me in the head with a can of Diet Coke. Even though we scanned it on UNCUT and it gets a 31 out of 100.